Hey guys, it's Alex. Today I'm going to be doing a question and answer video about cheerleading. So, first question. What in your words is a cheerlebrity? I think a cheerlebrity is someone who's obviously very famous in the cheerleading world, who regular people who have nothing to do with cheerleading have no idea exists. Like, if you go up to people on the street who don't know or are not involved in All-Star Cheer and ask them who Maddie Gardner is, they're gonna look at you like, who is this chick? Like, I think cheerlebrities are people who only cheerleaders know, but are really important to a cheerleader. So, for my example, it would be obviously Maddie Gardner and Matt Smith and, all those, Erica and all those people. So, and also someone who cheerleaders who are not so advanced look up to in their eyes and want to be like as cheerleaders. What is your highest tumbling pass? Well, this is kind of embarrassing. My highest tumbling pass is round off by handspring tuck, basically. I actually just got that pass too, last week I got my tuck, which was actually really exciting, so I'm glad I got that. But I'm only 13, so hopefully I'll get more tumbling before I have to, quit All-Stars or whatever. So yeah. Who is your favorite female cheerleader? Maddie Gardner. She went to Cheer Extreme, which is basically 15 minutes up the road from me. I am always rooting for Cheer Extreme. My best friend goes to Cheer Extreme. I love Cheer Extreme. I'm not at that gym for some reason. Tell me I'm crazy, but whatever. I love Cheer Extreme. In Worlds, I was rooting for them. I'm always rooting for them. I love Maddie Gardner. She's a classic North Carolina girl. I'm a North Carolina girl, so Maddie Gardner. What is your favorite co-ed and all-girl team? My favorite co-ed team is Stingray All-Stars. They have a bunch of them, but I just like that gym in general. So, and favorite all-girl team is Cheer Extreme Senior Elite 5 because I just love Cheer Extreme, as I explained already. I like this one. How did you become a cheerleader? Well, I was in 6th grade. I was 11 years old, and my friend Maddie had been cheering basically her whole life. And all these people at my school were going to tryouts at this gym, now known as White Lightning to me. And first of all, let me just tell you this. I had no tumbling. I had never been a cheerleader in my whole life. I had no idea what I was in for. So basically, my friend Maddie pressured me into going to these tryouts. And I got put on a team, and I was like, if I don't like it, then I'll just quit. And I ended up falling in love with cheerleading. So thank you, Maddie, for pressuring me into becoming a cheerleader. I love you forever. What is something you want to accomplish in cheerleading in the next year? I don't know about the next year. I know in the next couple months, because I want to accomplish this before tryouts so I can get put on a higher level team. I want to get my layout, and I want to get my standing tuck. Those are 2 things I want to accomplish. I also want to become more flexible because I'm not flexible. Where do I cheer? I just told you, but I'll tell you again. I cheer at White Lightning All-Stars. They're in Cornelius, North Carolina, which is 15 minutes away from Charlotte. And yeah. But yeah, I cheer there. I was thinking about going to Cheer Extreme, but I don't know. White Lightning's kind of just become my cheerleading home now, and I wouldn't want to leave. So, what team are you excited to see in the upcoming year? Well, at Worlds and stuff, Cheer Extreme Senior Elite, I'm excited to see how they do without Maddie Gardner because, everyone always looks for her and stuff, so I want to see how they do on their own. And Stingray All-Stars and World Cup. I like World Cup. My coach is actually from World Cup, and she went to Worlds with them a couple years back and whatever, so. But yeah. What are some tips on becoming more flexible? you asked the wrong girl. I am not flexible. I barely have a right leg split, and I don't have a left leg, and my middle is like this high off the ground. Not flexible. I can't do heel stretch, can't do scorpion. I've been a back spot my whole life, or a base last year and a back spot this year. I've never been a flyer. I never needed to be flexible, so I never really tried. But I'll tell you what my coach tells my flyers. First of all, when you get in your split, don't just sit there in your split. Either grab your front foot or reach behind you like this and grab your back foot and pull yourself back as far as you can. That'll help you get a scorpion. And if you pull forward, it'll help you get either a heel stretch or a bow and arrow. When you're in your bridge, walk your hands as close to your feet as possible. That will get you more back flexibility. And this is for girls who are already flexible, because if you're not already flexible, don't do this. Sleep in your splits. If you have a full split and it's easy to get in a split and sleep that way. You just get in your split and you rest your head on your leg and you sleep like that. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how you get flexible. All the girls who are extremely flexible at my gym tell me to do that, and I can't. But, if you're already flexible and you want to get even more flexible, do it. It works. And also just stretch as much as possible. I heard this myth, if you stretch right out of the shower, it works better because your muscles are like warm from the hot water. So if you stretch like right after you get out of the shower, that's good. And stretch before you go to bed, because then your muscles, as soon as you stretch, your muscles stay active after that and make you more flexible. And if you go to bed, you can conserve your muscle energy, and it'll make you more flexible than if you stretch right after you wake up, or something like that. What position are you in stunting? I am a back spot. I know that sounds crazy. First of all, I'm short. I'm 5'6". No, 5'4". I'm like 5'4", which is like not tall for a back spot. Like, not at all. My bases are taller than me. My bases are taller than me. Like, I don't know why they put me as a back spot. Last year I was a base, and this year I'm a back spot. They just ran out of back spots, I guess, and decided to just make me a back spot. But ever since I've been a back spot, I really like it, and I don't want to go back to being a base, and I definitely don't want to be a flyer because I'm afraid of heights. And that's just too much pressure for me. So, yeah, I'm a back spot. And during my pyramid, I'm a front spot, not even a front spot. I just like flower pot in the front, which sucks. But, we're making a new pyramid soon, and I'm going to be a back spot again. So, anyway, long story. Who are some of your favorite cheerleaders? Well, you don't know some of them, but some of my favorite cheerleaders are Braden Smith. He's on a senior 5 team at Cheer Extreme. He's on a senior 5 team at Cheer Extreme. He's very inspirational for me because he's also my best friend. We talk about cheerleading all the time, and he understands what I go through when cheerleading gets hard. And he is amazing tumbling. He has his Arabian, he has his double full, he has everything, and he's an inspiration. And, he may not be as famous as like Matt Smith or whatever, but he really is just as good, and he should be more famous because he's an inspiration to me, and I know if people recognized him, he would be an inspiration to them too. So, also Matt Smith and Maddie Gardner are two of my favorite, and my coaches. I have a coach named Danny, a coach named Krissa. They were both on all-star teams. I have another coach at my gym who went to Worlds with Gym Time All-Stars from like Kentucky or something. And yeah, but yeah, so what is your favorite pass to watch, and what is your favorite pass to do? My favorite pass to watch is round off Arabian to round off Arabian round off to double. It's almost physically impossible, but when someone pulls it off, it's like a gasp moment. Like, are they going to make it around the second time? And they do, and it's amazing. So I love that pass. I've only seen it like once in my whole life, and it like changed my life because I can't stop thinking about that pass. and it's just really cool. Also, just standing fulls is just amazing how they can have so much power just by standing there and pull their bodies around. I think it's so cool. And I love it. Also, when people do like whips or layouts and they do like, I don't know what it's called. I know every cheerleader knows what it's called, but I keep forgetting, where they like split their legs and they like step out. So it's like a layout step out. It's really cool though. And what is your favorite pass to do? Well, I just recently got my back tuck, so I guess that's my favorite pass to do. I also love back walkover, back handsprings, because like I can do like back walkover, back handspring, back handspring, back handspring. Like I can do as many back handsprings out of a back walkover that I want to, and it's really fun. But for some reason, I can only do standing one back handspring. I can't do standing two. I can't do standing three. I can only do standing one, but I can do back walkover, multiple back handsprings. Like it's just weird. And I actually got my back walkover back handspring before I got my standing back handspring. I just recently got my standing back handspring like 2 weeks ago, and I'm already working on a standing tuck. Like it's just crazy that I didn't have a standing back handspring like sooner. Last question. What is your favorite thing about cheer? This is a really hard question because honestly, I love everything about cheer. I love my teammates. I have an amazing team, and I love tumbling. I love stunting. I love jumps. I love every aspect of cheerleading, honestly. Maybe that'll wear away when I get older because this is only my second year cheerleading, but I just love cheerleading. I love how it's a team sport and you have to work together, win together, and lose together. Um, I love being able to depend on my teammates because they're really great girls and I just love them. I also, like, it sounds weird, but, like, I love getting ready before competitions and looking all nice and, like, pretty and all peppied up with all your makeup and, like, your hair all done and stuff and, like, all that kind of stuff. And I love wearing the uniform and representing my gym and, like, showing up other teams and competing. I'm a very competitive person. I love competing. Like, I love winning and I hate losing. So, but I mean, I can lose. Like I take losing very well. I'm a pretty gracious, person when it comes to stuff like that. I'm not I try very hard to be sportsmanlike, have good sportsmanship. But basically, my favorite thing about cheer is everything about cheer because I love cheerleading. The only thing I don't like about cheer is how frustrating it can get because, sometimes you want that pass, you want higher jumps, you want more flexibility, you want all that stuff, and sometimes you just can't get it. And it can get kind of frustrating, but I always try to look at the good in cheerleading, and there's a lot of good, so. But I hope I inspired you to become a cheerleader or stay a cheerleader because cheerleading is amazing and it's the best sport ever. And it is a sport no matter what anyone says. Cheerleading is a sport. It's not, it just is, okay? So I hope you have fun cheerleading or competing or wherever you are. And thanks for watching.